kind messages be kakra na fe menhwe into me entwaso ewo dwumadie eso indication so way from my uni mate Godfrey Akotoboafo o CTFM or say and back to China because no atna China that esua the and he has some good understanding of the Chinese system. I say okay, the pronunciation no Shenzhen, yes. And on e-governance, we have spent so much money already, yet there is very little physical evidence of the amount of money expended. Does our country operate like a country that has spent almost $1 billion on e-governance? Plenty talk, sir. And it comes back to the point of, sir, and we are really behind. On a lighter note, last to enjoy is the reason why I heard from him General JB should do something this month. Samuel Bryan.
Oh no, party principal no in this. He's first to enjoy which should have been the reverse. Yes, but when you came the right is baby shit. It's the version I can myself.
Okay, we say okay, the IGP must act in his capacity and arrest Ofosu for no amount of damage control can save the NDC from this expose and the embarrassment that comes with it. The NDC national chair should bow down his head in shame and just apologize to the nation. The continuous silence of JM on this matter is also not helping. Is he not going to play this one to the diplomat as well? Okay. Or see the selective amnesia for propaganda purposes on the part of the NDC is bad. Happy birthday to Gamel Kabori Abubakar, incoming assemblyman for Sapeman, where Fawaz in Amasaman, Nediodi Abrayan. And no. This one says, good evening, and my warmest regards to John Boedu. Is it not exciting to listen to the NPP government put forth what they have done for and what they have for this country? Listen to the wisdom, plans, vision, consistency, knowledge, experience, and the willpower to make it happen. Is it not sad to know that the next available option we should serve as a guide and threat to the very existence of the NPP to compel them work assiduously to make this happen can only think of how to kidnap innocent Ghanaians and incite their men to rain insult on renowned personalities in this country? Citizen Kofi Abakan, the migrated Cape Coaster. Kokumauli Nanegbe says, Obi, please ask the NPP General Secretary John Boedu what contest of ideas is he talking about? Have you seen the above news headline which says, okay, BOG measures on cedi depreciation not working? That's according to Bawumia, and we're a 2012 story. I'll pick it from CTFM Online. I'll say, Dr. Baumia's verdict in 2014 that BOG measures on the cedi depreciation not working. What the running mate Dr. Baumia condemned is the same he, the economic messiah, is presiding over as head of economic management team, and it is rather getting worse. Kokumauli Nanegbe.
Kokumauli. I think, sir, open contest of ideas, I will place it in contest, proper contest. Open Kaya 2014.
Yes.
Now the city was enjoying free fall. Putting in measures, and these measures were measures that were not going to work. Say, who to Kwaya, this Odo Visa, a Bank of Ghana. Nah, no, then, to be easy come order. And no, as we speak now, are restricting transactions in this country. You understand?
Okay.
And some of the measures clearly it didn't work because you could not even stop the free fall. Yeah, and yes, we should place it in context. As we speak now, what are the challenges affecting the city? And no, you better discuss it, and we are ready to discuss it. The same people who worse things. Where am I narrating here? It is not for us to be looking at it and say because of where yes and sa and koso. You understand? But the very person who know will be cool. And yeah, can you so much sound? What is there for some for Eka?
Almost a doctored tape.
Doctored by who?
But you've heard the party statement.
Party statement, then.
The communications officer issue statement.
Please, me say oye mum or no anka oye mum ana. Oye mum.
Why? O person no one e kan.
Me say oye mum. For example, of your name no kroma. You tell the voice I just say no so be able catch rain. You see, the fact of the matter is, and let us place it in context. So decision now o take here. A lot of their party people feel say hasty. And strategically it doesn't make sense. Or show say or a coward. One consort 2 years. So they are putting a lot of pressure on him. And I blame their general secretary because more by elections are important to you. Now what to quite?
Yes.
Because he's the most experienced national officer amongst them. Oh no, I mean, Jini said, Nkasa decision, you know, or be allowed for them to take. Because he has been part of the battles over the years, just BBS Kaka, me call her at 9, almost 9:10. Now there was calm down, be a Atonaba. Until then, who as national chairman, who could take a decision without even consulting your own people? Because the national organizer of the party was challenging that decision. So they are in charge of operations. Then our national chairman, Usura Diedodo. He was under intense pressure. I criticizing on the party. And okay, so the munya botre now so far so akra no class abedamase. Say but sad decision. Nipa so no or tonchinam.
But you are still speaking to the content of on that tape, no? Tape almost a result of bargain from office.
Please. And you place it in context. One who say at the end of the first of all, any voice. Secondly, that meeting happened. Thirdly, there were people in that meeting. I want to say no crack. Your meeting, your kind na your pencil. Kokubai, Onya NDC Deputy Communication Director. Also, I was at that meeting. Okay, your so and you can see from the tape, you can hear from the tape, say, oh, Bonzemano. That was the thinking of the NDC. Don't let us delude ourselves with some of these things, there was pressure on him, but NDC for the Philly say, Onya dear. Now make us me blame one said, don't get here. When I said Uketia was there, Minji is such a hasty decision, you know, overtaking.
But Uketia is not the leader of the party, the chairman is.
Your party, now positions, and you know, leadership, no. Positions now, no. And you know, leadership, now your influence. Influence.
Why you think the chairman hasn't got
influence? You can have a party, you can have a party. Yes, and I say me common sense. Do you understand? Because we went to IPAC meeting. You formal, you put it together. ROPA implementation committee.
Yeah.
The national chairman represented the NDC there. And Nyema discussed it. The following day, the general secretary was saying different things. But the former chairman was there representing them, so he couldn't speak the position of the NDC. It's in your position and what's up there? About influence and gravitas and taking sound decision based on sound judgment. Because decision not taken was not at that time. Not say you could call for. Was it true? Say you could call for. You take a decision based on wrong premises. You let your people down. Because say you could call for. It's frightening. That made me even go there. So because I say, now they about to cross and say, then you could be. Everybody was fighting. So now we boy. It will man false alarm. Now you false alarm to the take a decision. One letter will go for down. And that is the pressure that is on him. And now can I then go for no so much that I go FIFA and go for pictures. Who's the pictures now? Almost and go for me crowd to them. 2017, 2018 pictures. No more I hear the Abu Bobo Chrome. Jomaya say these people are wanted, these people are wanted. No one can say the people there say are wanted, no more name and name, no more to be no fee. And that and listen to it. And that they will make sure say they'll be uncomfortable. But they should not attack them directly. They should kidnap their children, their wives, and make them very uncomfortable. Say, I dream way, and when the part that said the tree with the power, ya wono. There's a elder in your man fan tunchen.
No, says he is the national chairman of the
elder in the fan tunchen in the Pentecost. Sanya man. Debi fan no tunchen. Who this abempe na ma assistant equation.
Yeah, and some say
the mecha say, the mecha says I dream way e wo nipa da se ni trima. And you know the conclusion he arrived at. Or say at the end initially none go for anything say enye. But since here I be a good omen for them. And that they are using this as a basis to reorganize themselves. Said that because and as Fedobami made that point. Said they've been able to raise the international community's awareness to what the MPP has done. And they are using it to strengthen and raise their structure very well. Former military officer be a diomanim. Now say 2020 ya attention in na abeba so kofo beka say yen ene aye. Na so wo nipa da se ni aye ne nete na na dwinia.
Anya no ntina ma meet na president calling for na ba be here CC say we say mo yes am.
Na o say yeah calling for meeting. Also outside the condition egum. Who adwen wo trimini. Who mobilize a strengthen hawks. No more start kidnap nkofo. A chichim nkofo. A man nkofo are very uncomfortable. What's up a free meeting? You see, what friend say meeting say president and this band or no nkofo. Also you have the moral authority to say nkofo ya ji omo national security. Yen in empamo obi from national security. Because me colleague on me fear. Boys are many omunyi bebre NDC nyira national security. If you want, I'll walk you to a friend saying conference center. Many of them are there as national security operatives. What is wrong about it? So your MPP ni ejuma ba now requisite qualification now go through yen go fa wan.
But I think my point is not about Obi or your MPP. Obi are not a member of a vigilante group.
I know some of them are graduates. Are you aware?
And so?
It is a Jumaba on to be Yabi. Jankofa for some of Obana because I also for elder, the back. Now the elder was so full elder crap on that green here. Now the bad dream banner with the team.
But with the record said Omumu be engaging in vigilante activities. Some of them landed in court, even were convicted. Oh, now are the invincible forces need that who name the
oh yeah, assuming. So a member of visible force. Oh no, I was all called.
Ekosiisen on
who quite saw you Juma. Who background, you know, who qualification a qualify for a specific job in this country. The fact say who decided say who be protected the new patriotic party. Abra, even our office was attacked. And the paper sorry no. Now you ransack your office in Say can you run away because the police was not there for anybody. Oba no young police commander onima. Say bibi bani e friend na or the reinforcement no mo transfer in the record and buy her baby. These are the people we are talking about, and sometimes omo ndi mu eka no mo ye did omo mra na discussion no omo mra
in way admission say some of your vigilante boys are in national security.
Some of it
invincible forces
for the past 2 years see fair juba wow we qualified there be foul. And there's no subsetter. Will be outside the subsetter. Or no, you need to find a juma. Also, some of them are business people. Me gentleman baako. Ono gra, you see how go di brown half. Na guy woman no abena ponchi kakra got to ponchi ni. That's it. I mean, ya ponchi bi. So what are business people? Yeah, sabi the wayward people be in the air can once. But you like some of us. Sabi we university. When you do my say no. We should to be on mine around 96, 97. Yet you go here, you man just can't go bottom. Now a bimbo the almost feel say violence here almost weapon. They have monopoly over violence. And when it comes to violence, yes, you know compete because we can't compete with them. You understand? But I won't say that. I also come and help in shaping the ideas of the youth. You know, the fact that it's like saying, say, as a political party, you know, to me, I was say, inquire a Twitter poster, say, door to door, my young disbanding. What do you mean? Say, political party, bang. Now, I want me raising these issues. No more, feeling say they can contribute, you know, what it is. As on my background for discussions.
Do I get the impression, say, JB, you will not support any decision, say, and disbanded?
Yeah, any problem, because you go attack you people that. If not, who can't about MPP, maybe about, oh, inquiry, invisible better force for na, your chiomona, and on your go attack NDC for another baby. It's unfortunate. It shouldn't have happened in the first place. You understand? It's unfortunate. It shouldn't have happened. But who pass a year to Aba, another event be na new patriotic party member. Say, oh, quack, ballot boss. Oh, yeah, boy. What about them? Have you ever witnessed some before? Have you ever witnessed some before? Is there any problem, gra? Because we feel say a unnecessary cost on us. It's not easy maintaining these people. Ukasa zoka odo mugu basimu nipa bese 300 no bas one high. Wa mo bia sika fan didi omo ba omo meda hotel. Ade chia no pa nye koko no omo kono ma o ya mo omo kwa mo manum koko no. Ewia omo didi enyiwe omo didi ewia ye for omo to bas mu nko. Uwia onsa mo musika. So if there's a situation, there's peace, there's understanding. Obia and Fasa being bad because Obia and we are ballot boss in there. Is it not in our interest? And for us as peace-loving party, political party in this country, and being government, we will be the best beneficiaries of all these things. Until we are all ever at any point ready. But we won't go into any negotiating with conditions by people who are aggressors, people who are violent.
I want a problem. They want to.
Problem be
entrenched positions.
Chairman, say more kike wasasa. When you could drop Abeka say, oh, she papa penny mu ufre no. Aren't you did one feel bibi?
Papa de na okay.
Please council chairman. What ufre no? Didn't you feel it on any say papa penny mu but you are ne papa. Say you are endorsing. Say you go didi papa na tem. The bonny away and say, why your software over the years, still one more than what being. I'll between the abwa, no my two pono, because who uncome mountain, what boy communicators are no. So, go didi papanatem. I dang. So, my muhano, and it is a characteristic of the NDC. And most often, grass, rather they are attacking the media, they are attacking civil society groups. They are civil society groups in here. At best, we even ignore. At best, you understand? At best, we ignore. Say, electoral commission chairperson. Now, NDC for mu kwa na mu yeni power Ghana. Yeah, but democracy. Mu ankasa na mu group deciding who becomes electoral commission officers in this country. With Justice Anna Moon, the DHA Joseph for the year 1992, a year election, the worst form of elections ever. Because voter registered the year 1988. Yeah, district assembly election. At that time, when a PNDC near me, a lot of people didn't register. 92, yeah, but 12 bar, won't be a register crime MBA. We used to print register, and this is for now, chromo for more pictures, rural areas, you want to print. These are the kind of people, to the extent that in the year 2000, and yet, the year 2000, the Attorney General of Ghana, also over his dead body, see a picture, voter ID card for everybody. These are the people we are talking about. You had the opportunity to fill the electoral commission position. You know, I didn't consult anybody. We are constitutions. I'm Sade and who didn't say the president and so choose one. Musa choose the Amope Afarijan or running for close to 20 years. Or call pension. musa chusu dia mo pe Charlotte say na so mo ankasa na yeyi na fiwa yen ko frɛ asedu nketi ase onfa ne bamra ne fa yen electoral commissioner na we we don't have the right to appoint somebody and until you are appointing the panel whether you you go after her, you take her to the cleaners. You understand? You buy electoral alpaca. You show the body language, lack of even decorum. But for us in the New Patriotic Party, I'm fine to say make catch and let them listen.
Mo fine to
say your opposition. Your electoral commission, you need the electoral commission. So, ya there then you can't say the can't Charlotte say say if there are discretion in our laws. There will be opportunity on due advantage over other people who will make sure that particular law is changed. Ya there na buying and more enough logistics, finance. Bet you are running effectively. You better buy say more them. Almost Jessica no man year. You better. That's what we stand for. No yen targeti obi say chinchira yen take it to the cleaners. Nipa who decided say o political opponents who opposition who be kidnap you who be take electoral commissioner to the cleaners and they involved in that cleaners no they involved in that cleaners because we've seen kidnapping bia as we speak that attack ni pa miensa ya kidnap wo the way nyame and the di Ghana for nyina ho afofia kamu take it to the cleaners umbeti no this electoral commission ayira no masan twom ho abeka say there is insecurity in the country because yen wa abemu nti no yen na yan hwe electoral commission ye madanu ho dwa broni asan dia be hye and if say presidents are calling for it, we are all for it.
Okay,
if they are coming they should come with clean hands
but more invite never call
in the midst of this ye bibia a time.
Okay,
go for say commission they even rubbish it anameboa never ba ku mi be call ya wo hwa e ko ya na ho person mo kobi. You can imagine what kind of people are we dealing with. Certain commission na that day no we press conference Shirag den anameboa omo hwe ya invite ba ku mi na say ko ye pe you omo person invite omo no be di
no but so no mo statement dey clear say as a party no more boycott but individual members in the party can appear. That was the statement.
What be that
I don't want to answer.
What be that uchikoko zudi ni ma what be that what be that as a party then why any individual members in the former party I've been invited to the commission. Okay. I was invited as an individual. I am sure letter say New Patriotic Party Unipa Bako number representative. They invited me directly. And that's exactly what they are going to do. Into those our statements and I say anything. NDC gave NDC ana NDC. Akatamanso na kwatena ho. Ni ebisa akatamanso asem. Any individual say what NDC wona you invite you. What some way na mo sumutie say omo kade. Omo hwe ya akoye they want to be there. Indeed, a friend is saying, some George Akoko kind of stories. Candidate, I say, why you traumatized? Exactly, or no, if you are. And yes, I have also some of a kind. Also, you are attacking if you then the candidate now you're traumatized. Or to me, Sana or Buako, no. And say, campaign, no more press conferences. Your name candidate, no,
but that's not fair. Say,
what is that fair?
National chairman
was the candidate traumatized?
No, was he in the house?
Was he in the house? Who was traumatized? Who was traumatized? Did you take a decision based on falsehood? Create alarm. Create alarm. Create alarm. And based on alarm, we take a decision to let your party down. Now let a party down and I'll be down no much actual communicators.
Okay. In Tisiano, number one, meeting waka say more as a party. No, you are all.
We are already there. We are sitting in the meeting.
Good.
We are sitting in the meeting.
Proposal say peace council mediating no mojitum.
You know, one also be so mojitum because obviously I go the deal chairman at them.
There be almost so much so say.
I guess the men be some me meeting I say.
Okay.
Say meeting oh. It's almost be so say papa no when did that tell me oba no mediate am weapon. Also be so. And I mean, what did that tell? Where did that tell? Me see me TBT last. Meteo.
Okay. Before Sir Obekono, me just say you've heard the allegation, and in fact, NDC statement on the buy on this leak tape, no kind say an attempt by the ruling government, to parry pressure, so divert attention from the Anas Galamsey fraud video. And me just watch the video. Oh, video.
More bravo behind now. I'm going say the impudence of the dying cockroach. What call cancel? As I can say, I got kidnapped of far. Now, the end, catch for some people said, Dano, he should go to their communication meeting. And after listening to the complaints, hasty decision taken based on falsehood, yen yes, I catch it and say, Uncle Cass idea no, near San record no, near Van Brayen, near Van Divert because you who say Anas, what kind of way is that? What's the logic in that thing? Yen catch up for some of so finish. Non-co communication meeting. Yen mas amijemfi organize a communication meeting, invite you ba memo so mumbra meeting, no ba men kika de okan no. Okan no wia for example na be pari pressure cause azoka e be da wase. Azoka am so say wan fan go for ya, but who is telling the truth. And no a separate matter.
Okay.
And who are be ma nyema bebere beba at all times. No attempt whatsoever to cover up who even succeed at any given point. May announce when me who and me catch though. Insofar as you to mean your foolproof system, say a bind say open lines is it better take you 2 weeks. Ube call X, Y, X ye 20 Ghana. Why you 40 Ghana within 2 weeks on Sabeka says I did yeah bribe to be boom because we be air license or concession never taken 1 year so when your license now or better say that one bit ya in the library amano and I know na interministerial committee no omo ye omo we ya omo left ban on small scale way, Omo say, Omo divide, Omo demarcate the country into mining zones and mining districts. Now each and every mining zone and district, Omo found call for Omo. Omo concession. So many of them lines is a 2006, 2017, 2000 a wood da. You say well, about 5,000 excavators in this country. Excavators are all Ghana. About DVL register. Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
Any numbers, any and I say, oh, we must be able to register them. One, we must be able to track them. Tracking in na. Bibi almost software, but I'm saying Galam stop. I said,
yeah.
I also almost not so much me. Insofar as I used to mean yes, and the way me and Yamma, we get here. Me even my office. Me call. Because we should share me into yet be an hour should share me out. Me did and go for by the office. I'm bribe me work at a it did me do officer. I said my announcement on CNN. Me call an the friend from that's it. Some way. Sir, you should show na a chance here who gate man receptionist. Ube met me dan me who obi. Oh, and I want baby of a botchna. Na say, oh, there be person who pay numre or tatna hina ya not na. Anyway, now oh call now mommy 100 Ghana now ucha video as my bribe.
Into that position on the announced video.
Me say oh call now mommy 100 Ghana. Tell me what way. And me call officer. Hey, grandma, baby, we now go for go. Now go for go about 90% of them who him the almost share. The me call office. Now the pay say 300, 400. Now the obi ba. I'm telling you what the real issues are. No obi ba. Ebi onim Richard. No nena Abba say oh akwa we a member of a political party in Pyongyang and wherever. Now, I'm about Chromo, how I'm say, business. And you know, I'm investing in other countries. You know, my examples of the people I'm investing in them. And the oil industry. And the other say, if I want some more as general secretary. Now, when me this uncommon, no, corner the $50,000 to her. Make us say, hey, I'm going to friends say, which you want for $50,000. Share conversation in my bay. And imagine says, Aquano, announcing call for ya. See, capture me. No crash on my mechanic said they make we anti dollars. No,
but no, is it ethical? Well, what that means, they say you are trading off access to the president.
I hasn't traded anything. Also, if a political party or
but pay access to the president.
No, also or pay business. So also no be also pay business.
Yes.
Or be sure oni pay gumechino enye ni paketo a. Sebisika. Yenkoti ahan.
Yenkoti
ahan. No, corner the $50,000. Na miti anye ye na koya na asa. Na no so jombo du ma je bribe. Kakre bia odi ejami amen bisado unsolicited. Yes, so these are areas, and particularly with the chain of activities in the mining sector, no? And with the fact say there's some tax force around in them. I'm not surprised about these things.
The one who video.
I'm not surprised, but I'm so clear in my mind. Say, the ministerial committee, you know, they are not so perturbed. And also just will be idea. We will deal with it. Yesterday we held a press conference to demand say offer the entire tape, unedited tape, you know, and brand name him. Nah,
why now? I didn't know where the pay unedited tape.
Now the no yam pay unedited tape.
You tell me.
You know be some question. Let me say the I say be about the request for. The na yan requested for. The
I don't remember in the case of number 12. Say
no, number 12.
Government requested
for. No, the GFA, Independent Association. And on him. GF, independent association.
I know.
And even then, no crown, Uncle each president.
Yeah, but that was the video. That was the.
Two name demand the president. So yeah, so, but the can I say, you better say bring
full video, no.
Video, no, because sometimes, you know, obi disika obi. Now when whom come on with the answer or Jessica na. Now trust wa Jessica. Bia na njesa. But who the entire come on with the sabi. This was example for a day. No, you bet me say, oh, dear, okay, enti a uji sika nini. Na nkoye, and not in most of the cases, no, want to me win or court, no. Because koye kakre bisa na, ebi ankomo mu di enti uji sika no na nyane sa na ni pakro deny. You understand? Na yen so afford the opportunity to be able to deal with our officials or go beyond what they ought to do.
Yeah, but specifically on this, and I've gotten this message from Abdul Malik. Or no, Kase, is John's narration a true reflection of what's on the video? The regulations and procedures outlined for the implementation of the roadmap for the restart of small-scale mining were not followed. Simplicity.
And the Americans say, "Me shut down go what is on the video now." I'm giving you a broad analysis of possibility of certain things happening.
Okay.
So now me broaden discussion, you know, akase until says we no, and even the tracking, you decided say tracking excavators. And now it came up say obi wada or down. Also, uncle tracking device and boho Prisia.
Say on a Simpa FM.
We should decentralize it the more. Now say or down horning in Potemu or maybe at 3, 4, 5 districts there were now a honor tracking device maybe how be or pebino a very short distance to be able. These are bottlenecks are a debate go through and if I crowd to me dear no say and yet challenges were. A massa near mano, you understand? And you allow discretion to individuals. Obviously, task force here why not the guidelines of the it will tear Aquana or say down we will catch them. I mean, country task force not just almost on the bar on the far honor, not just a man ejuma. Real, and I believe say our ability to make sure say there's clear guidelines be license now any difficult so meet standards now and sabeka ya tracking system no almost to me monitor system no to me say nipa no because sometimes I had anyhow until obi aye na dwuba no not the office ade no so a bush matter o stronger. We have a lot to do, and I believe, and just as we said, why?
On Anas winning cases in court, no, or say Anas has won his cases which went to the court, as well as the judicial investigation initiated by the Chief Justice relative to the judicial corruption scandal.
Because in some of those cases, the court demand the raw data, no.
Okay.
Demand requesting for the entire process. I mean, say
for that he agrees on the
request beyond them. And I don't think say their real motive is to maybe bring down government or something. It's because government decided say that way you understand? They're taking the initiative. And at least it's paying off. Only say, CBA per se, Ekosino, Ekosiisen, because a long journey. And sharks, a woman, yeah, sharks get. You understand? By and by, bedroom. But no, yeah, and the car say, for example, from Cocky Candy or Kikano.
Jebi, Mami Nasi, ebe ja no wa kwa kotua. By this time, is any pa bear 400 the go echi train.
Oh, the men file office or no
Ekosiisen so no Asempa 94.7 FM John Boedu any attend Kano. Make us say who say Udu Ashanti Regional Deputy Communications Officer Asafweji Abekansa Oba ha che papa ene wabekansa ewa ha mehu se Richard Ahiagba National Deputy Communications Director of the NPP Owaha Sanso ena ena Richard Nyama Abekansa ewa Sanso na National Communications Director Eba Bebo ne General Secretary Echi Dominti Yabekana Yedi Enkomo. There is really more to talk about. Lot of your messages coming through. Ma Yenshana Fe Yentumi Enfa messages. Maybe but before that, no, my main car was a Kojak Pharma Limited at the Procode, original Procode, you know. Aba Jaso and the bomode in a PB at Obeshana Kojak logo non so ebo nicely packaged fake ones ewo system name into ya na washing ye and I know apa original one no etumi at 1000 ewo Kojak F and a Kojak P toothpaste and a Kojak F and a Kojak P mouthwash Kojak sensitive toothbrush no so Jaso and bomode in a PB at Oko Kaishi drug lane Obehu Kojak Farmer ewo ho fre 0249 209 920 na one wo went to me in Inkomo Ekosiisen swing. After this break ye din komo stay with us.
Can't select the product but tap on the checkout icon